Hey you guys, this is Sharzad Morgan. Happy holidays! I think a big difference when it comes to men versus women, and according just to my own experience and some things I've read, is that women generally, those women of us who are in our hearts, who are sober and looking, who enjoy sex, we usually want a relationship. So when we have sex with a man, we do it because we like him. We're pretty choosy. We don't have sex with just anyone. So if we have sex with the man, it's because we like him, and we think we're opening a door. Sex is a portal into something more and more. Sex, dating, possibly a relationship. That's how I see it as a woman. I had sex is just part of the relationship strategy. Whereas for a man, he sees a no strings attached, free vagina that he's going to enjoy and then move on, because it's very uncomfortable, I think, for a man to visit the same vagina more than once if that's all he wanted from a woman. Because a woman, such as myself, we bring with ourselves sensuality, expectations, something we expect to hear back from you. We expect to see you again. We have some friendship or relationship or commitment type of expectations. And a man is able, if a man just sees us as a vagina, interchangeable vagina, he's not signing up for that. He doesn't want any of that pressure or clinginess. He sees that as a negative. Ladies, your desire to your natural inclination that you're bonding with a man that you like or that you have had sex with is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. I spent years questioning why I was doing that. I now see that's a beautiful thing. That is what makes me a woman. And because I have that capacity, and because that's how I function, because I refuse to numb that, shame myself for it, or turn it off, I don't hook up anymore. I don't hook up anymore because I will not be with the man that I see as an open door to an adventure of intimacy and connection and fun. And he just sees me as an interchangeable vagina. And that's how it is. So I think that we have to just be very aware of our differences. And if you're a woman like me who has feelings and so on, I would recommend that you only have sex with men who have shown that they see you as a person beyond the vagina. And what does that mean? That means he is committed, consistent, and interested in you over time in non-sexual ways. He cares what you like, what's important to you. He does things for you. He's trying to make you happy in non-sexual ways. He wants to talk with you. He wants to get to know you. He wants to take you out and take you places and show you off. He's curious about you. He listens to you. He wants to share who he is. He wants to share his his life, his stories, his work, everything. He wants to share things with you. Then he's interested in you personally. If he's not showing any of that kind of interest, he sees you as an interchangeable vagina. And if you're a woman like me, who's a whole woman with feelings and emotions that you want to nurture, those kinds of experiences can be really traumatizing and unhealthy and not feel good. However, if you want to do it, by all means, jump into it. It might be fun to just try it out one time. Be like, I wonder what it's like to be treated as an interchangeable vagina. And then you can try it and see how it sits with you. That's my interchangeable vagina video. Hey, and nothing against men, God made you this way, but that's why women who don't want that, that's why we need to hold off and encourage you guys to get into a relationship and make that vagina your vagina. That gives you more than she's going to give to some random hookup guy that, that's why we as women are the gatekeepers of sex, and men are the gatekeepers of relationship. And I think it's better for us ladies to not have sex with men until they show they want a commitment and a relationship. That's really where I think the answer has to be. For my personal opinion, I just don't like being plundered like that. And by the way, a woman's vagina is worth hundreds of dollars for the experience. Women get that much. So why should I give that to some random who's just going to plunder me, no strings attached? Because your attention is worth that much to me. It's not. And that's why I'm making this video, because if you're thinking like I used to think, oh my God, this guy is so great, we're going to have sex and we'll have sex again, he's so cute, and it's so great for this guy to hold me and me to look at this guy and be with this guy, but you're not going to see him again. That's the point. You're not going to see him again. So why do it for free? Don't even do it. I'm not telling you to do anything illegal. I'm just saying, just realize what it is. Every man that is trying to get into your pants sees you as an interchangeable vagina. And if you're okay with that, go for it. But if you're not, there's a 99% chance you will never hear from him again, unless the next time he just wants to come over and find some warm place to put his privates into. You are just readily available blow-up doll to a man who is just looking for a hookup. That's so we just got to use our brains a little bit and be like, am I going to sign up for that? Am I going to sign up for that? Okay, so I'm teaching you. I'm 60. It took me 10 years of being single to figure this shit out. So I'm teaching you, women keep going into it. I like this guy. I want to be close to him. I want to be sexual with him, because you're having sex with him because all the piece like up. Your heart is in it. You like him. His heart isn't in you. He doesn't like you. He doesn't even know you. He doesn't feel all that. He doesn't need to feel all that to have sex with you. You need to like him to have sex with him. He doesn't need to like you. He just needs you to be available. And, so that's it. I love men though, I really do. But we gotta temper their little aggressiveness and be like, hey babe, get to know me a little bit. Wait for the woman you like, do a little dating, do a little courting, find a woman you like, and then stick it in. Let's not make it so easy for them. Let's make these guys find a woman they actually like enough to date before they stick it in. And that's going to take some effort on their part. Let's make these men step it up a little bit. That's good for them.